everyone. Our team name is Vidyarthi and myself is Bharatesh. Our problem statement is many children are struggling their traditional textbooks based learning due to the lack of engagement and accessibility and adaptability. While digital learning tool exists, they often require internet access and expensive promote passive screen time and rather than interactive learning. There are so many students struggling with the traditional textbook because they can't understand. It's a one way and there is no interaction between the textbook and them, and there is a lack of engagement and accessibility. The students are learning through the digital learning tools, but there is so many problems in that they can get ads in the middle of their learning paths, and they can also, like, internet access is there, so they can distract with that. And this project addresses problem by developing a low cost, and when it comes to the learning tools, they can offer a mobile phone for that, and that's too costly for them, and they also buy some of the tools required for the mobile. And this project addresses that, developing a low cost interactive learning tablet that provides a personalized and gamified and voice assisted educational experience in touch screen, text to text. Basically we are creating one smart learning tablet which has some display, and in the display the puzzles and games are displayed. The students are play with that puzzles and display, and they can gain their knowledge using some microcontroller boards like ESP8266 Raspberry Pi. The device features a real-time feedback. They can give the real-time feedback, and this mainly we are designing this product is offline accessibility. Everything is in offline accessibility to avoid the traditional learning method and of online learning tools to avoid that. And what's the objective is a smart learning tablet for kids, create an interactive and engaging educational experience integrating gamifying learning, voice assistant and adaptive difficulty levels, providing an affordable online personalized learning solution, math and conjugative skills. Basically we are why we are designing this is that the kids will gain their knowledge, because the kids always like the innovation and something which is new that should attract for them. For example, if the voice is coming, like there is one toy introduced in the market, the green color toy, when the kids talk to interact with that will imitate the kid like that. When the tablet will sounds like, if the kid asks what's a 2 plus 2, the tablet will says it's a 4. When the games are also allowed, like there is a puzzle we can solve that if we get a 2, and the credits we can get is 2. The kids are when the points are getting, then they will start gaining the 2 more points. And it's when it's reaches, we can change the difficulty levels, easy levels, medium levels, difficulty levels we can set to that. And it's basically an offline mode. There is no online. If the online mode is there, means they can expect the advertisement. It will distract the students learning. It will completely distract the students learning. And there is an device also enables a parental teacher meeting monitoring. You can also monitor progress tracking is also there. What's the innovation in this project? It's a gamified learning. We are giving an interactive puzzles and quizzes to replace the rote learning. We can replace that. And AI driven adaptability, adjust the difficulties based on the problem. If a student is fit to solve the basic problems, if the student is getting less time to solving the basic problem, you can give a more difficulty level problem for him. And offline functionality, as I said, that it works without internet, so that there is no distraction for the student. And touch and voice interaction, if student is if student can able to solve the puzzles using his hands, touch screen, and he can interact with the model, also interact with the device also. What's a 2 plus 2, let's say 4. You can arrange the puzzles like ABCD. You can arrange the alphabets. You can pick the sum of the odd one. We can do that. And IoT enabled progress tracking, parents and teachers can monitor the learning remotely. And it's a low cost, using less amount, less cost microcontrollers. It's ESP8266 and Raspberry Pi. And designs and materials used and technical specification. Basically we are designing smart learning tablet, compact. It's a device, and it's child friendly touchscreen device. They can use their touchscreen, and designed to enhance the learning through interactive puzzles and voice assistant and adaptive quizzes. They can learn through puzzles, like design, like arrange the puzzle with the numerical order, they can arrange in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 like that, so that they can learn the numbers. And arrange the alphabets in the ascending order, they can learn the alphabets also. Pick the odd one, they can if the three capital alphabets is there and one is small alphabet is the lowercase alphabet is, they can pick there and they can differentiate between the lowercase and uppercase of the alphabets. And voice assistants, they can interact with the tablet. What's the 2 plus 2 4, what is the letter after the word a, they can interact with that. And adopt to quizzes, like pick the odd one, which one is not suitable for the alphabets, like that we can give the quizzes also. And rugged outer casing, touch interface, audio feedback is also there. Materials we have used is ESP ESP8266 and touchscreen display 3.5 and TFT LED touchscreen. And battery we are using lithium polymer battery, and one of the micro SD card, speaker and buzzer for the audio feedback, and plastic casing for looking beautiful for the student, because the when whatever we can design, but the kids always attract for the colors and the prototyping. And the button and LED indicators for user friendly interaction. Technical specification, we are using ESP32 S3 Xtena LX7 dual core, 20 MHz to 512 KB SRAM static RAM, and 8 MB flash memory. Displaying is 32 into 48 resolution touch screen. Audio generated by Google to Text API. Storage is 16 GB. Memory SD card, and connectivity to Wi-Fi Bluetooth modules. Power supply is 3.7 lithium battery as I said. And operating systems firmware MicroPython we are using. The outcome and expected impact is the smart learning tablet for kids will provide interactive, engaging, and adaptive education experience, making learning fun and effective. They can gain the fun by playing these games. They can get fun also. They can get knowledge also. Enhanced learning engagement, like we are using gamified activities for maths and consecutive skills. And personalizing learning, like we can raise the difficulties and we can reduce the difficulties as per the students. Activities. Offline accessibility, as I said that we are not using any online here like internet, so that it's completely offline, there is no distraction for the student. And voice assistant learning, which will make the students like interactive. They can, if the two friends are interacting and they can learning, means they can get something. It's maybe an educational something, they can get something if two people are interacting. If me and my friend are interacting with something we are discussing, means we can get something knowledge. As like that we can get some knowledge. And parental teacher learning, enable them progress tracking using the SD card and cloud storage. Expected impact is bridging the education gap and reducing the screen addiction. Some of the children are addicted to the mobiles, and the screen time is more. They can ask their parents, I have to learn from online, but they did not do that things. They can see something which is not relevant to their education. Encouraging early STEM learning, they can learn. You can adapt it into 3 years to 8 year kids. And scalability and customization, we can be expand with new subject and languages. We can give a more knowledge, like the students will always what comfort with their mother tongue. We can give a mother tongue languages also for the learning things. Improved retention and comparison, visual, audio, interactive elements. It's a smart learning tablet is affordable for everyone and durable and energy efficient. Energy efficiency optimized with low power, it needs very low power, and it's a lithium power battery. We can use it with we can whatever replace the batteries using. And eco-friendly material, we can using the recyclable plastic casing for reduce the waste. And long-term usability, modular design, you can use it up to 2 years, up to 2 3 years. Students, if the maintenance is good. And offline learning reduce the dependency on constant internet access. We cannot, it can be given to the some rural area kids also, because there is less internet access for them and they cannot learn through internet. So they can use this offline learning is tool, making accessible in rural areas also. Our future roadmap is we can develop a prototype using our microcontroller, puzzles and games, and we can test and retirement by UX designing for the student, because UX design is the most important thing here, because children will attract on the product. Okay. and production and scaling manufacture affordable versions in the for schools and education NGOs, implement cloud-based project and tracking, and future enhancement is multi-language support. We can give into their own languages and AI-powered adaptive learning, difficulty level increasing, integration with IoT edtech platforms. We can use integrate with many educational platforms this product. Thank you.